Yo, welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy, Trucker B. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified the next time your boy upload a video. What's going on, gang? So, I was asked about the Swift and percentage program or whatever. And I was, they was asking like, it's going to be a lot of drivers probably leave Prime and attempt to go, join Swift on the percentage program. But me, honestly, after looking further into it and doing my research, it's not for the percentage program is for owner operators. It's not for no type of they not doing a lease to where you can just lease their truck like Prime and make money. It's only for the owner operators. Like if you owning a truck and you attempted to own, they only allow you to do it if you attempted to own a truck. Like if you whatever you're doing to try to own a truck is Swift. However they program works as far as you buying a truck or having your own truck, that's the percentage program. It's not for just a regular person. They don't have a regular lease to if you don't want to own it, you can get 7% of the load like Prime. So Prime still gonna get them on that tip because everybody might not have the money to go own a truck. I don't know how to go about owning a truck at Swift. I didn't look into that part, but if you know something, put it down below. Let me know how they program go as far as owning a truck. I know when I first started in trucking, this guy, he was working on purchasing his second truck through Swift. And he was like, he bought one before he had sold it. It was his second one. So I don't know how their program is as far as owning a truck, but it's for the owner operator. It's not a percentage program for no company, for no you just want to lease the equipment, you don't want to own it. They not doing it for that. So you gotta read into it. It's not for that. It's not the type of lease where Prime got. You can lease to own or you can just lease to make money. They don't have that. It's simply, if you leasing to own, you're gonna get 7% of the load. If you own the truck, you get 7% of the load. So that's what they own. Another thing, I gotta say it. When did $1,800 to $2,000 a week bring home stop being good money in trucking? Like, it's lease drivers pulling up on me, telling me like, man, I'm trying to go somewhere, man, I ain't making no money. Like, bro, I'm making $1,800 to $2,000 a week, bro. I can do that for a company. What company? And bro, y'all keep forgetting. Y'all looking at this lease thing as if, oh, I'm paying this note. I'm paying this note. I'm supposed to be making $7,000, $8,000 because I'm paying the note. Bro, you not paying the note. If you look at it the right way, bro, look at it. Think about this. The only time the note hurts you is when you don't take home time correctly, right? But if you out here running, the note is simply for, they're going to give you a load to cover the note regardless. It's like I'm renting a building. I'm renting this club out to make me some money. So I'm renting this space out. This is what it is. This is space. This is your building. It's up to me to figure out what I need to do to make some money. Whether that's turn down the load, try to get to this area, finesse the dispatcher, tell him I need to go home time. And when I get home, tell him never mind. Whatever you got to do to try to get in a better area and make you some money. At the end of the day, it's up to you to run the business. They offer you the load. They don't put a gun in your head and say, hey man, you gotta take this load. This only load them out. They offer the load. You jump on the load. You take the load. You know where your reload going. You know what area you're finna be in. You know what day of the week it is. And if you still decide to take a load, they're gonna put you in a effed up situation. How do y'all blame Prime? Sometimes you might have to sit and save money versus taking a load that you gonna spend money in fuel. You ain't gonna make no money. A lot of us here, oh man, if you don't take this load, you might not get reloaded. Well, that's just a chance we're gonna have to take out here, bro. Y'all, I'll speak on my situation, and I speak the real when it comes to Prime. I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, loads ain't jumping. I'm gonna tell you loads jumping. I'm gonna tell you how to go about making you some money at Prime. I'm gonna tell you what's the best area to be in. But it's up to you to run your business, bro. But I ain't finna sit here and act like bringing home $1,800 to $2,000 weekly, whether I'm paying a lease note or I'm a company driver. Like, that ain't no money. Okay, cool. He doing it on the company side. But you can't get that job. They ain't hiring for you to get the $1,800 to $2,000. So you had to take another route. You had to lease you a truck, make you a note, spend your own money and fuel. They gonna make you $1,800 to $2,000. Either way it go, the money is the same. So when y'all say, oh man, $1,800 to $2,000 a week, I can do this on the company side. Well, if you doing it every week on the lease side, what's the difference? It adds up the same at the end of the year. Y'all got to use logic and common sense out here on this road. Man, these folks really real deal. We should be making that. We should be making, every truck driver should be making $150,000 no matter what. But they real deal got y'all thinking that if you out here on this road, if you ain't doing $2,500 to $3,000 a week, you ain't doing that. They real deal think y'all got y'all thinking like that. But nobody never sits down and be like, bro, at they just say $1,700 a week. Bring home $1,700 a week. Do you know what that is? I just do the math for a second, because we love to brag on Walmart. Walmart is a good company. Don't get me wrong, benefit, off days. You know, there's a lot of perks coming with Walmart. The perks outweigh everything else, so you'll take a chance. But let's just think about it. They put it in perspective. Walmart driver, let's just say you bring home $2,300 every 2 weeks. You break that down to weekly. That's around what, $1,150. Now, Walmart drivers bring that home every 2 weeks, and y'all, oh man, Walmart, boy, they making that bread over there. Walmart, they getting that money. But you'll go to a job where you bring home $1,150 a week and be applying for another job because you saying you ain't making no money. So y'all gotta make it make sense, bro. The math don't be mathing. That's why you can't go to no truck stop and talk to these drivers unless you got a brain, bro. Unless you got a brain. Even if Walmart drivers bring home $3,000 a week, I mean every 2 weeks, they bring that home. That's equivalent to what? $1,500 every week. So you got drivers out here quitting their job where they bring home $1,400 a week to go drive for Walmart to bring home $1,500 a week. Bro, I don't know what it is like. The math don't be mathing to me. Yeah, you get an extra 100. Yeah, I probably do it, but then again, I'm saying to myself like, for $200 extra dollars, I'm willing to go 2 weeks for a check versus taking my $1,400 and some change every week. Me personally, if it's me, nah, I'm gonna stick to my weekly money and let Walmart keep theirs. But if I have to leave, I go to Walmart because I'll be on the same pay scale. That's how I'm thinking. I want to go to Walmart so bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to go because of the perks, not the money. I want to go because of the paid off days, the sick leave, that type of shit. Like them real benefits. Like most trucking companies don't give you them type of like you getting the benefits as if you working in Walmart on the truck driver side. You get what I'm saying? And that's something you can never ever like take away. Like you can't even compare that. The benefit, you can't compare that to nothing. So like unless you go in the Old Dominion or something like that, UPS, FedEx, where they got decent benefit. But I'm saying like on them off days and stuff like that. But the money side, the Walmart, like yeah, it's sort of like this is where they get us at. Hey, you gonna do 110,000 this year? You gonna do the 110? But after I pay taxes, after I, spend or whatever, what I'm gonna bring home? You liable to bring home about 80-something thousand. Okay, now when you do the math, you say, okay, well, there's plenty of jobs out here in trucking where I can make $80,000 a year or a little over $80,000 a year. So when y'all tell me I ain't no money in trucking, no, just say it's not enough money for all the bills you done rent accumulated. Just say it, just put it respectfully. Just say it what it really is. Bro, I ain't making enough money. I got kids, need bills kicking my head. I need more. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but don't tell the drivers that's just coming up that tell you they out here on the road and they making. He tell you man, I ain't make much. I ain't bring home but like 13.25 goddamn a week. And you tell him, and shit, man, you ain't making no money, man. Ain't no way I be over the road bring home no 13.25. What? So every 2 weeks, if you bring home 13.25, that's $26.50, right? That's $2,650 every 2 weeks. A Walmart driver bring home around $2,300, $2,400 every 2 weeks. Y'all don't be doing the math, but y'all are bragging on Walmart, but you are down another driver that's bringing that home, saying you can't be out on this road for that. I just don't understand it. I don't get y'all logic out here, bro. And y'all be in the comments killing me. Oh, you ain't doing that and you ain't doing that. Bro, on the lease side, if I'm leasing and I can see a check for $1,600 a week, bring it home, bro, I'm gonna be happy. Cause I'm thinking to myself, as long as I'm making what Walmart make, I know I'm doing good, because y'all, like I say, y'all look at Walmart as the here for the drivers, top tier. So if I'm bringing home $1,600 every week, and Walmart get paid every 2 weeks, what it is, that's $3,200. That means I'm topping Walmart. That means, okay, I'm doing dang good. That means I can throw whatever to the side and keep $2,300 in my pocket. That means, okay, I can throw the rest of it in taxes and keep $2,300 in my pocket. I'm on the same scale, I'm on the same pace as a Walmart driver. So I'm doing damn good for myself. Y'all got to start putting stuff in perspective. Y'all looking at shit as in a week turn versus you need to be looking at shit on a year turn. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but the trucking ain't outrageous, man. Y'all talking about $1,800, $2,000 ain't no money no more. Y'all killing me. Don't look at trucking. When you looking at your money, it's for the driver that want some knowledge. Don't look at it for a weekly. Look at it for, okay, I'm making this. Look at it for the year. Okay, if I'm making $1,400 every week, bringing home $1,400, I multiply that time 52 weeks in a year. I'm doing damn good out here. If I had my calculator, I'd do it. But if you do 1,400 times 52 weeks, you doing damn good out here. You need to ask yourself, I'm making all this money and I need to go back and see what the fuck I'm blowing my money on, because I'm doing something wrong with my money. I'm making too much money to be saying bring home $1,400 to $1,600 on the low end. That's the low end. That's what y'all call the low end on trucking. And y'all said that ain't enough money. We all know we underpaid in trucking. But if we just going by putting it in perspective, man, we doing damn good if you're doing it. Because there's a lot, I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all leaving these companies, bro. There's a lot of these drivers out here in these companies bringing home $800-900 a week. Every week. Ain't never no good week. A good week is 900 and something. Close to a band. A band is a good week for them. A regular week is $800 and something, y'all. So, just put that in perspective. You complain about $1,600 and you got some of these drivers that's making $800 on a regular, and when they see $1,000, that's a good week for them. Put that in perspective. Cause right now, bro, y'all in the comments killing me, acting like money ain't no money. When did making at least $1,400? I'm gonna put it at the low end, bringing home $1,400 every week stop being some money when $1,400, $2,800 every 2 weeks. You still beat most Walmart drivers. So when did, like, I don't know, bro. I don't think we be thinking when we be talking. We just be talking outside our neck. And everybody ain't going for it. Some folks got a brain, cool. I know some people that trying to leave Walmart. But I love Walmart because of the benefit. And $110,000 consistently, you know you're going to make your money. It ain't no bad week. Your week's going to be the same. You can't beat that with Walmart. You can't beat that with Walmart. You know your week's going to be the same and all of that. But the perks, man, just the benefits, bro. And I got a good guy I met through what they're working at Walmart, bro. He trying to plug me in. It's the benefits. I ain't going to lie. Some people ain't trucking for the money. Some people ain't trucking for, I want good money, but I also want the benefit. I'm that guy. Like, I got money. I done made money. I know what money do. I'm I'm more so looking for benefit. But my ultimate goal is me and my wife were looking at trucks. I'm still doing the dump truck thing. Don't forget that. That's me and my partner. My partner going through a little divorce situation. Once that's settled, we're gonna move forward with it. We already got the LLC. We're gonna post that. I posted my LLC when I opened it. But we're gonna post that and we're gonna move forward. With that operation on the dump truck. That's something else. I don't really speak on it until it happens. You know, speaking on stuff and ain't, you know, moving. All moving don't mean motion. I got to say that too. We be moving and moving and moving and moving, but it don't mean you got motion. If you get what I'm saying. So just because you can move your feet, don't mean you have emotion out here. So we got to understand that when we see somebody move, we can't jump ship because we see them moving. Be like, oh man, he moving. Oh man, that truck, them truck rolling. They ain't at the truck stop. Bro, he moving and moving and moving. I done been at the truck stop. I done spent me 234 at the truck stop. And I done down there made what he done moved all week. So don't think that moving your feet is always motion. Sometimes you're moving, but you're in place. Standing in place. It look good. Look like you're doing something. But at the end of the week, you ain't did nothing, bro. So you know we can't be so quick to jump ship and give up on something, bro. You gotta see I tell my kid this, man, once you start something, you gotta see it through. You gotta see it through. See, it get greater later. But they got in our head, they got every trucker thinking that if I come into trucking and I ain't starting out with at least 1,800, I ain't doing that. Drivers will be like, what y'all making over there? I'm bring home $1,350. I'm bring home $1,375 a week. And they'll look you right in your face like, oh man, they ain't paying me enough. Man, you been in trucking 20 years. You done got on with a company that look for drivers that got a lot of years. You making this money, yeah, you at home every day. Everybody can't act like that, bro. So we gotta keep it real with these truckers, bro. We caught in right now, we not even in reality in trucking. We caught in between what we want and how it really is. We right there in the middle. Sometimes we see what the F really going on, but then sometimes we just don't see it, and we get delusional and we get to talking like out the side of our neck. Bro, if you out here leasing and you can bring home $1,800 to $2,000, bro, you blessed. I'm telling you, bro. Don't be no fool. Cause everybody I know that has left Prime for the most part, has attempted to come back. So that tells me everything I need to know. Stay my ass warm until I get my own. But yeah, man, this your boy Trucker B. Tune in with another great video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Until next time, y'all keep it real.